Hey, what's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing? Oh, how am I doing? I feel fantastic. Been having a good week, if you haven't noticed. Anyway, today I want to talk to you guys about the archenemy of the Jehovah Witnesses. Who could it be? Who's their Darth Vader to their Jedi? The Thanos to their Avengers? The ointment to their hemorrhoids? I'm sorry, I know that was gross, but that's what I'm going to be talking about. Lego! I'll play dead again. Yes, so who could this archenemy of the Jehovah Witnesses possibly be? Oh, I'll tell you right now. But first, I want to let you know something that I recently learned as far as the like button on YouTube. I want to start a movement with every XJW channel that you may know or see. When you hit the like button, that tells the YouTube algorithm to show this video to more people. So the more people hit the like button, the more the video will get out. And if we're really trying to get our message out about the XJW life, we have to hit the like button. So any XJW video you see, mine, whoever, any XJW video you see that you think that everybody should see, hit the like button. So let's start a movement from this point forward. Whenever you see an XJW video, hit the like button. That way, the video is shown to as many people as possible and our message gets out. And it really helps my channel. And it really helps any XJW's channel by doing this. So if you would be so kind, help the cause. Anyway, so yes, let's talk about the enemy of the Jehovah Witnesses. Who could it be? Who's the arch enemy of the JWs? Oh, I'll tell you. Information. That's the arch enemy of Jehovah Witnesses. Well, let me clarify. It's not exactly information, more than it is negative information. You know, that's kind of meaning. Negative information has always been the thorn in the Jehovah Witnesses' side. Now, there's times where the Jehovah Witnesses can get some or find some information that backs up the stuff that they say. And whenever they get that information, they're all like,
oh, look, even this wicked world back up the things that we say. Look at what they said. They're supporting exactly what we've been telling you for years.
That's what the JWs say. Whenever they receive some positive information or some information that backs up the stuff that they're saying. But every time they receive some negative information,
oh my God! This is not the truth! This is apostate-driven lies! This is Satan's flaming arrows! Persecution! Persecution! Persecution!
that's where they go with every single time. Whenever the JWs run across any negative information, that's where they go. Now, this is the thing. Whenever there's a company out there that's caught doing something bad and they get some negative press, the company always says that they're sorry that it happened. They take full responsibility. And even though they are apologizing, they do not expect to be fully forgiven until they have done the steps that's necessary to rectify the situation. And that's the announcement they will make, and that's the steps that they will take. But the Jehovah Witnesses? The Jehovah Witnesses will blame you for their mistakes. They say, oh, what? You thought 1975 the world was ending?
Hard fooling and hard tugging, but don't give in. Get up again on our feet and run. The goal is there, everlasting life. Serve with it in view. Do what Jesus Christ said, serve with everlasting view as long as Jehovah asks us. Jesus earns endurance on your part, and then he says, by enduring, you will acquire your souls. Stay alive to 75.
I don't know why you thought that, you silly goose. But also, the Jehovah Witnesses have a weird way, period, of just processing information. Human beings from the beginning of time have always been just curious. We've been curious about everything. And that's kind of how we got to this point to where we're at now. With our technology advancements, with our medical advancements, with our medical damn, why I can't talk with our medical advancements. There we go. We've gotten that way because we used our curiosity to figure out stuff. But the Jehovah Witnesses are making their members go against their own curiosity. They ask questions that make no sense. For example, if I were the type of person that loved to go out on the ocean, I just love the ocean. Every day you see me, I'm out there. I've been loving it for years. All the years you knew me, you know that I love the ocean. And then we go a couple years, we don't see each other, right? And you come back and you're like, Jay, wow, how are you? It's good to see you. You're still out on the ocean all the time, enjoying yourself and just living the best life ever? And I say, Oh no, I will never go in the ocean again. You'll never catch me in no ocean. Nope, not no more. Your reaction is not gonna be, oh, you need to go back in the ocean, man. The ocean's great. I hope you return to the ocean, brother. That's not gonna be your reaction. Your reaction is gonna be, what the hell happened? Why wouldn't you go back in the ocean? You used to love the ocean. What could have possibly made you stop going in the ocean? Well, apparently a sea turtle smacked one of my nuts and then he bit it, and I just never want to experience that again. So I've cut the ocean off. But seriously, I've been going to the meeting since I was a little kid. That's all I knew. That's all I was raised. That's all I could be around was people who were Jehovah Witnesses. So when I become an adult and people who haven't seen me in years come to me and they're like, well, Jay, what Kingdom Hall do you go to now? I can tell them, no problem. I don't go to the hall anymore. I'll never go back again. There's no way you can get me in somebody's Kingdom Hall ever again, unless I'm there to make a video or point out some stuff to the crowd. That's the only way I'm going back. Their reaction all the time is, oh, you need to go back. You need to go back. That is not a human reaction. That is not how anybody should react. Your reaction should be, what the hell would make you change from the way you were to the way you are now? That's natural human thinking. That's how we do things. But I know why they're like that. Because curiosity is something that the governing body themselves has spoken down on. Something that they warned their followers to not be. I remember reading an article where it said, don't talk to apostates, don't talk to any ex-Jehovah Witnesses. Even if it makes you curious, you should disregard it and ignore it. Ignore curiosity. Now, I get it. Curiosity killed the cat, right? But curiosity also cured polio and brought you the iPhone. Fuck that cat. There's an article in their Watchtower in which they talk about how reasonable Jehovah is. And then they go into detail exactly to what extent they mean by the reasonableness of Jehovah. And they talk about, you know, he listens, he pays attention to the other person, he takes in information. He's willing to sit there and let them do whatever they need to do to get their point across. Because he's reasonable. They're actively telling their members that being reasonable is only a standard God himself can reach. People can't be reasonable, huh? Because you tell your followers, don't listen to people. Don't allow people to tell you about the horrible things going on behind the curtains over at Watchtower. So it boggles the mind. But there is certain things that I want to get you to think about when you are talking to a Jehovah Witness. Because I always say, don't question what they will do. Don't ask them what they will do. Because if you ask a Jehovah Witness, if you left the organization, what would happen? They'll tell you, nothing would happen. I know people who've left the organization and I still talk to them. I'm still cool with them with no problem at all. But then you got to ask them, no. What's the policy? What does the policy dictate? Because you telling me what you would do is basically you letting me know that you're not paying attention to policy. And the reason you're not paying attention to policy is because you know if you stated the policy, you'd sound crazy. Because the policy is that you treat somebody as if they're disfellowship if they leave the organization. You cut them off from family and friends. If they have a job as a JW, you fire them. I mean, it's a lot that goes into it. And the thing is when you can be truthful, the truth will always have your back. You shouldn't have to lie and try to be slick or try to get people to think something that's other than what you know to be true. Be honest with people. Tell them the truth. Because to be honest, anybody who's an ex-employee or an ex-member of any organization, if everybody who's an ex-member of your organization says bad and negative things about your organization, who in their right mind would say, oh, that organization is great? And the people that left, oh, they're just evil and they're just mad because they left. That's not how things work in the real world. If I ran a company and everybody that left my company talks about how horrible and evil the company was, nobody's gonna, especially after you get to the fifth or sixth person, never mind the thousands and thousands of people who become ex-Jehovah Witnesses that speak negatively of the organization. Forget that. The organization needs to be looked at. And that's why I'm happy that so many people are now looking into this organization. Because it deserves to be looked at. People aren't out here complaining and making YouTube videos and marching and protesting for nothing. Not because, oh, they just mad at the corporation. That's not how that works. People get passionate about things that's deserve passion for the most part. Like the people who are passionate about the flat earth, I can't explain them, but but other people, this is something worth being passionate about, and this is something worth fighting for. And as long as I'm doing this, you have a soldier in me. So going forward, let's make sure no matter who's making the XJW video, give it a like, because you never know who could be saved by that video. Like all my videos, of course. I mean, it benefits my channel, but also, if you really think about it, it puts a light on the organization that's trying to be in the dark. And that's what we need. So going forward, like every single XJW video that you see. And subscribe to my channel in particular for more videos like this. I hope y'all having a great day. I'm having an amazing day. It's your boy, Jay the Comedian. Holla at your guala. Deuces. Yo! Ocean. What could have possibly made you stop going in the ocean? Well, apparently a sea turtle smacked one of my nuts and then he bit it, and I just never want to experience that again. So I've cut the ocean off.